Most of you know Shannon, a few of you might not know her so well, is kind of a sunshine personality. When I was growing up, she was my sunshine girl. And apparently Father in Heaven feels the same way, because the sun shone just when it needed to today. One of the things she asked me about is, what kind of guy should I look for? Apparently she took my advice, or we were on the same vibe, because Lincoln is the guy we talked about. You know, calm, strong, cool, collected, loves the Lord, and especially I told her, make sure he loves you for just who you are.
I remember the first time I met Shannon, there was 2 empty seats. There was one by Shannon and then a random chair, like somewhere else. For some reason that day, I just decided I am gonna sit next to that girl. There is just something about that girl. And I just remember seeing just a certain light in her eyes, and we got to know each other, and I really liked her a lot.
So I went to this meeting, and I wasn't expecting a super tall guy to walk in there. I thought it was gonna be kind of like younger people, and so I was like, that's cool, like, great. And he sat by me, and it was like, awesome. And then I left. I was super busy, and I didn't get her number. It was sad. And then he did ask for my number at the end of the camp, and I was like, sure. So I gave it to him.
There's more, though. I was going to ask her on a date that week, but she had said, like, I'm going to a wedding and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's probably not a good time, because she's going to a wedding. And then she messaged me to go on a hike with her. It wasn't a date, but it was a hike. And I think that was one of the greatest experiences we've had together.
I think the biggest thing that stood out to me in my little courtship with Lincoln just as my parents described, he has been everything I've wanted and more. And it's been so inspired. Even when my heart wasn't listening, or I thought I wanted someone different, every time I just knew that he was the one. And when I sent him that message, I was actually going to Maddie's wedding in Oregon. We were looking for people to gather, and I was sitting there, and I just heard it just in my Lincoln. I was like, I don't even know this kid. Like, I don't want to invite him, but I did, and it really was one of the best experiences I think we've had, to just learn so much about each other in such a fun environment. And so that's how it's been the whole time. We knew we wanted to marry each other pretty early on, and it's just been very guided by the Lord.
Many of you have commented today, if you've just met me for the first time especially and know Shannon, that we have similarities. That's kind of been Shannon's whole life, you know, that she's looked like her mom or acts like her mom or different things, but we have had very interesting life experiences. When I was a senior in high school, both of my grandfathers passed away within a few months of each other. And when Shannon was a senior in high school, both of her grandfathers passed away within a few months of each other. She said, why does my life have to pattern yours and I get all of these same things? And I said, well, if your life gets to continue this way, then at least you're going to marry a really wonderful guy. And she has today. And I leaned to Shannon and told her, just look around and enjoy this moment, because that's what it's all about, these relationships. And I think that's how heaven is going to be, like today has been, just beautiful with family and friends.
As my dear departed dad would say, he done good. Immensely proud that he found Shannon, and I welcome her with open arms into our family.
And we were just so excited when they got together, because they are meant to be together, and you can see that. They love each other very much and are very happy.